Okay, so I'm starting by getting all of my hair out of the way off my face so it makes it a lot easier to apply my makeup. Because I'm outside today, it's important to use a sunblock, preferably UVA and UVB 30+. Make sure you get around your ears and also on your neck. So I'm using a spritz first to really prime my face and make my makeup last a lot longer. I'm using my favorite Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation for a really long-lasting, beautiful finish. Next, I'm using the black gel liner that comes with the shadow, and I'm lining along my top lash line, my lower lash line, and starting to trace near my tear ducts as well. I'm tracing it over the tape as well because this will give a really defined edge. So now I'm removing the tape and I'll be using a black liquid liner and tracing over the top of the liner to make it more defined and more of a crystal clear edge.